Hello everybody, SSA here, aka Super Rush, and welcome to a special video because it is October now and that means that my birthday is coming up. My birthday is on the 25th of October and because of that I want to make a special video about it. So I decided to make a top 15 childhood video games based on my personal experience. And before I'm going to show you the top 15, I'm going to point out some stuff to you guys. First off, this is based on my personal experience, opinions. So if you do not agree with the games that are on this list, I'm sorry, but it's my own personal experience. You can't have an opinion about someone's experience. So yeah, I'm sorry. Second, I decided not to use duplicate games in this list. For instance, if I choose a Super Mario Bros. Game, I can only choose one of all the Mario Bros. Games that are out there because I want to make this list original, diverse, and I wanted to show you guys how diverse my video game childhood was, my childhood experience with video games was. So I hope you enjoyed this list, and without further ado, let's start with number 15. So on number 15 we have Sparkster for the SNES, also known as Rocket Knight. This game was a very colorful, a very action-packed, the music was amazing, and the reason I put this on the last place is because I included Sparkster on this list as last. I gone through a lot of games in my head, and after I had 14 games, Sparkster was the last one to come up, so it was fair enough to put it on the 15th place. That didn't mean I didn't enjoy this game as a child. I played through this game a lot. Never finished it. I was at the last level and never get through that last level. I saw a let's play of the Game Grumps playing this game a couple of months ago, and I immediately was thrown back into childhood. So it was fair enough to put this game in this list, even though it's on the 15th place. It was a very childhood memory of me when I had a SNES, and still is when I'm thinking about it. So Sparkster on 15th place. At number 14 we have Marble Madness, the Game Boy version. Now a lot of you guys will probably be wondering why include this game on the list. That's because this was my very first game. Back when I was a little boy, I had the very first Game Boy, the big gray one. I only had this game. I got it from my dad, I think, and it was the only game I played every day. So even though it may not be a great game, even though it may not be a memorable game, for me it's a childhood memory because it was my very first step into gaming. I played this game on the Game Boy when I was home after school. I didn't think I was at school. I think I was too young to be in school. So I had to include this game in the list. And yeah, many people will be having question marks above their heads, but for me this is immediately being thrown into my childhood. Every time I hear the music of this game, I immediately see myself as a young boy playing this game on that brick of a Game Boy. So yeah, Marble Madness deserves a spot in this list, and it's on 14th place. At number 13 we have Harvest Moon: A Wonderful Life for the GameCube. Now this game is just pure relaxation. I played this game as a teenager, kid, don't know what to call it, and just the music alone gives me some sort of relaxation because for you guys who don't know, I have ADD. I was a very annoying brat in that day, always mad. Well, not mad, but I was very angry all the time, and this game was sort of Zen mode for me. I played this game and I was you know that feeling that you just can play a game and just can take it easy for a while and just clear your head? That was this game. This game is just pure Zen mode, just enjoy this game, enjoy the music, have a wonderful life. Ta-da! So yeah, Harvest Moon: A Wonderful Life. Again, maybe not a memorable game, but I had to include it in this list because it put me back into the mood that sometimes games don't have to be action-packed. Sometimes game can also be a sort of form of relaxation. So Harvest Moon: A Wonderful Life, nice game. Number 13. And then we have number 12, Croc, Legend of the Gobos for the PlayStation 1. I remember that my dad bought us a PlayStation 1, and including with PlayStation 1 was this game, Croc, Legend of the Gobos. And this game is very cartoony, very silly, but oh so much fun. I remember playing this game a lot when we got the PlayStation 1, including games like Crash Bandicoot and many other games. And this was just pure fun entertainment. The story, the characters, the music, it was all very cartoony, but oh so enjoyable. And when I think about PlayStation 1, I immediately think about this game. That's why I put this game in the list instead of Crash Bandicoot. So for me, this game was the beginning for PlayStation 1 era for me, and I can just say that I enjoyed this game as a child very much. I don't know if I ever finished this game, but I don't have any words for it anymore. It's just a very fun game, and if you haven't played it when you had a PlayStation 1, you're missing something out. So Croc, Legend of Gobos, number 12. At number 11 we have Darkwing Duck for the NES. Again, just like the Croc, Legend of the Gobos, Crash Bandicoot, I decided to put Darkwing Duck for the NES instead of DuckTales on this list, because I remember playing this game before I go to school and I never got past the first level. I know I'm a noob, and one day I figured out how to beat the first level and I was like, oh my god, this is the happiest moment of my life. And after that I got more into the game, and that's why I need to put it on my list, because the memories of this game, that sometimes you have to try very hard to beat something, even though it may be not that hard at all. So and I was a very fan of the cartoon series Darkwing Duck, so I also like DuckTales, don't get me wrong, but Darkwing Duck was very entertaining as a cartoon series and as a game. So that's why I put Darkwing Duck at number 11 instead of DuckTales, and just because of that memory and more of that memories that would follow after that. So yeah, Darkwing Duck for the NES on number 11. At number 10 we have The Legend of Zelda: Oracle of Ages for the Game Boy Color. Now you may be wondering, why this game, why not Majora's Mask of Ocarina of Time? That's because we didn't had an N64 when I was young. I know, I'm very sad. As I said, my dad bought a PlayStation 1 and that was what we had to do with it. So I never had those games, and I did bought this game for the Game Boy Color, and I had very much fun playing this game every day. The music, as I said before, was great, even for Game Boy Color. The controls, gameplay was amazing, and even though it may not be Majora's Mask or Ocarina of Time or any other Zelda games before that, I, as a child, enjoyed this game. And even though it may be a small version, even smaller versions of bigger games can be enjoyable for a child. So that's why I put this one at the list, because I love playing this game when I was young, and that's the reason I made this list. So yeah, Legend of Zelda: Oracle of Ages for the Game Boy Color on number 10. At number 9 we have Tekken 3 for the PlayStation 1. Now remember when I said before with number 13 Harvest Moon: A Wonderful Life that game was a good way to relax and take away the pressure of my ADD? This game was also way to express my feeling when I had ADD, but most of the times because I need to get the anger out in a hard way. And this game was very helpful in that matter. I remember I had a lot of rage playing this game. I couldn't beat many characters, and I got madder and madder, and then I beat somebody in this game, and then I was very happy that I achieved something. So yeah, Tekken 3 was pure therapy for me when it comes no, don't get me wrong, it was a very good game. I enjoyed every second of it. It's not like I was making fun out of this game. This game was, as I said, one of the childhood memories because I played this game a lot to take out some stress. So yeah, Tekken 3 is belongs in this list, to say that right. Tekken 3 on number 9. On number 8 we have Star Fox, or Star Wing as they call it here, for the SNES. This game was in its time amazing. The graphics were phenomenal, as I said, for in its time. And as a child I was like mouth open wide. I was like, what is this? Is amazing. And it was amazing. I mean, the graphics, the music, the action itself. It was one of the best games for the SNES at those times. Maybe one of the best games I owned at that time. And I just remember playing this game over and over again, and I didn't care if I lose or anything, because every time I played this game again and again and again, the music, it's just a pure, it's sort of like addicting to play this game over and over again back when I was a child, because you play the music, amazing, you shoot, good, you lost, okay, try again, and repeat, and it was just one of those childhood memories that I just enjoy having, and I miss a lot if you think about it right now in the games in the current generation. But yeah, this game had to be in the list, so Star Fox on number 8, great game. At number 7 we have Little Ninja Brothers for the NES. This game was pure childhood magic, because I remember playing this game a lot with one of my little brothers, and if he watched this, I'm sure he will agree with that, because this game was pure fun. Just goofing around, having fun. The music was amazing. You don't have no idea. The music is so addicting. Just search on YouTube, Team Ninja Brothers, Little Ninja Brothers, I don't care. The music is so good. And as I said, we were just goofing around, so we weren't actually trying to beat the game. We were just having fun, and oh my god, just thinking about that brings almost tears to my eyes, because that is one of my most favorite childhood memories I have with my little brothers. One of my little brothers. I have many more, don't get me wrong, but every time I think about game childhood memory with one of my little brothers, this game is almost the first one to pop up. So, and it was a good game, by the way. It was very anime, and I like anime, so that is probably why. So yeah, Ninja Brothers on number 7 deserves a spot on this place. At number 6 we have Golden Sun for the Game Boy Advance. I don't even know what to say. I mean, it speaks for itself. This game was amazing. If you didn't play this game, you missed out on something great. This game is probably one of the best Game Boy Advance games ever, and the reason why I include it in my childhood magic is because of that. I played this game a lot because it was amazing. The story, the characters, the music. As I said, a lot of the games in this list are pure based on music, but this game, as I said, was one of the best games for the Game Boy Advance, and I remember playing this game a lot at school, when I get home from school, when I get to school, when I get to my grandma. you name it. I played this game almost everywhere, and I don't even know if I have to say anything else. This game was just pure magic. Golden Sun deserves a spot on the number 6. At number 5 we have Digimon World for the PlayStation 1. And oh boy, let me tell you, this game was addicting as hell. I remember playing this game every day, and if I mean every day, I did mean every day. From the beginning to the day to the end of the day, basically. This game was addicting as hell, as I said. I mean, the game itself may not be that great, but just that pure childhood memory I'm getting now thinking about this game. And it's also because I like the anime series, and I'm very happy there's going to be another one. But this game, addiction is the only word that comes in my mouth, in my head, because I play this game almost every day, and oh my god, I have really no words for this. My brothers who are watching this are going to be like, yep, that's true, because they play this too, and it was very addicting. If you haven't played it, you need to have, as I said, you need to like Digimon itself, you need to like that genre of game. But if you haven't played it, please try it out, because it's so amazing. So yeah, Digimon World, number 5, deserves on that spot. At number 4 we have Donkey Kong Country for the SNES. This game had to be included in this list, because just like Star Fox for the SNES, this game was amazing in its era of time. The gameplay, amazing. The music, more than amazing. And maybe the best game for the SNES. A lot of people say that the sequels are the best, but just like in N64, I didn't have or own any of the sequels. So yeah, no, slap to my face. But for me, I enjoyed this game a lot. I played this game a lot, and I finished this game. And it was one of the happiest moments of my life to finish this game. And once we got a second controller, me and my brother played this game, and we had tons of fun. So this game just screams childhood all over when I think about it, when I had an SNES, just like with Star Fox. So yeah, I had to include it in the list. And I think it deserves a number 4 spot on this list, because it was a very good game. So being it in the top 5, it deserves a spot on the top 5. So yeah, Donkey Kong Country, number 4. At number 3, we have Resident Evil 4, GameCube version, because I had the GameCube version. Best Resident Evil game ever. I don't know how they fucked up with all the other games, like Resident Evil 5, Resident Evil 6, but this game, wow. It was creepy. It was action-packed, but not as action-packed as the sequels, the fucked up sequels. This game had it all. Characters, amazing. The creepiness, amazing. Gameplay, amazing. And I don't know, I'm still wondering how did they fucked up after a great game like this. I remember playing this game all the time, and the reason why I put this in the childhood, because of my childhood, is I think for many who has having this moment right now. The sound of that chainsaw. My oh my. I do not easily piss my pants. But hearing that sound in that game at that time, truly terrifying. I enjoyed this game, and as I said, I'm still wondering how did they fucked up a nice series like that. Resident Evil 4, amazing game. At number 2, we have Super Mario Bros. 3 for the NES. Yeah, I had to include a Super Mario Bros. Game, and the reason why I put number 3 is because the childhood memory of me playing this game with my little brother. It was very amazing. I remember we on Saturday mornings we jumped out of bed, but sneaky way, so our parents didn't wake up. We put on the TV because we did have an old TV in our room, and we played this game from like 7 o'clock in the morning till my parents woke up. And sometimes they were not happy that we played this game in the very morning, because sometimes we had the sound very high. So sometimes my parents did wake up also early. But this game, in my opinion, maybe the best Super Mario Bros. Game ever because of that childhood memory. I mean, it's my personal opinion. You don't have to hate. Don't hate. But yeah, I had to include a Super Mario Bros. Game in this list, and it had to be number 3 at the second spot. Because what could be the number 1 spot on my list? Number 1, Pokemon Silver for the Game Boy Color. Yeah, you probably saw that coming. This game was amazing. And when I say amazing, I mean amazing. This game turned me into a Pokemon freak like I am now. I played Pokemon Red, don't get me wrong, but this game was a large step when it comes to my childhood. I mean, I was addicting to this game. I played this game every day. I played this game at school. I played this game at school, home, wherever I go. I took this game with me, and this is, in my opinion, the best Pokemon game ever. It is, in my opinion, even better than the remakes, and it will probably always be the best Pokemon game, for my personal opinion, just because of that childhood memory. When this game came out, and I had the game in my hands, and I played it. It was like, okay, I'm going to play this, and it was every minute I played this, it was like, yes, this is what I wanted. And I'm getting goosebumps while I'm telling this, but I play this game at home, I play this game at school, I play this game when I get back home from school. The bug catching contest, everything about this game, and then you finish the game, and then you stepped into Kanto, and then I snapped. I was like, this is one of the best games ever made, and for me it's a childhood memory I miss having in the newer Pokemon games, to be honest. I like the new Pokemon games, don't get me wrong, but for me, Gen 2, best generation of Pokemon ever, best game of Pokemon ever, and that's why it deserves a number 1 spot on this list. And there you have it. That was my top 15 childhood video games based on my personal experiences. Leave down in the comment section below what your childhood game was, what your top 15 or top 10 childhood video games were. Leave down your opinion about my list, because I do like sharing my experiences and reading other people's experiences when it comes to video gaming. If you do enjoy this video in general, leave a like, comment, share this video with others. And if you want to see more top 10s or top 15s in the future, slash that subscribe button down the middle. With that being said, I'm going to end this video right here. Bye!